Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another CFC Blues podcast video or episode, should I say? And we are back today with Mr. George Allen and me, Yusuf Katouche, and we're going to be doing a review of the Chelsea vs Man United game. It's one of the most boringest games I've ever seen, or the most boring game. Sorry, bad English. So yeah, draw.
Welcome, Yusuf. We're back again. Doing another live episode. Hope everyone's doing well. I'm certainly doing okay. Yesterday's, as Yusuf said, yesterday's game was very boring. I just want to say we were very lucky yesterday, I think.
Yeah, I agree because the penalty. Because I think if they scored the penalty, I don't think we'd have scored that game. So they would have probably won 1-0. So
yeah.
That just shows we need to attack. Oh, got a comment
already. Yeah, straight in from Luke or Ricky, one of the two, from the 1892 Red Podcast, who we will be going on with tomorrow. That's Tuesday, the 2nd of March at 7 p.m. We're going to be going on the 1892 Reds podcast for their preview. And on Wednesday, the 3rd of March at 7 p.m., they'll be coming on here. So, Yusuf, we've had, I don't want to say a rough patch of games yet, because we've still got to play quite a few of them. But that was just the start of what. That's just the start of what's to come, really. Obviously, we play Liverpool on Thursday. We've got who else have we got? Everton, I believe we've got to play.
Give me one second. Let me just touch up quickly.
There's
Chelsea fixtures.
Well, Arsenal's coming up, Fulham's coming up, and I know Fulham will be up for that. So we've got.
I think Arsenal games in May. Sorry.
So I'm hoping for the best out of our players, obviously. Let me hang on 1 second. I am going.
Yeah. So after the Liverpool game, it's Everton and Leeds United, and after Leeds is Atletico Madrid for the second leg, which is gonna be a hard game. So
yeah. We're 1-0 up in that game. So if we just go through some of the comments, as we said, Man United, I'd love a 0-0 from before. Yeah, we'll be talking about that in a minute. It's Luke.
Have you seen their record against the big side? Wait, can I speak?
Yeah.
Have you seen their record against the big six sides? They haven't won yet this season.
They've only scored one game.
They scored in the 6-1 loss against Spurs. Which is very, very embarrassing for them. But I think Ollie's learned from that. So I think he wants to play defensive. So and obviously explains the 0-0 draws. So
yeah. Thursday will be light work. We know it's going to be light work. It's going to be probably a 0-0. But we'll talk about that in tomorrow's episode.
All this hype, like all the hype for nothing, basically.
Yeah, basically that's what
all the drama, the drama stats and everything.
Yesterday morning we were pumped. Luke Burns, Rick is on the other channel now, so yeah. And another one from Luke. Bruno Fernandes can't play against big teams. Exactly. I can't say that I can state any that fact any differently. So thank you for that. So it was probably one of the most boring games I've watched this season. Definitely this season. Probably one of the most boring games I've ever watched in forever. So it is. I mean, I said 2-1 to us at the start because obviously I'm being optimistic as a Chelsea fan. I've got to be optimistic towards these sorts of games, like I'm going to be against Liverpool. But at the same time, there's also that sense of realism and that what happened or reality was both teams sort of cancelled each other out, and obviously it finished 0-0. So Yusuf, what I'm going to ask you is, we obviously did our episode yesterday morning around midday.
Yep.
And you said 3-1 to Chelsea, right?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
2-0.
I was very wrong.
Yeah, we were both.
I said 3-1.
But in the comments, guys, tell us what you said the score would have been. What your prediction was, sorry. Obviously, I said 2-1. Yusuf said 3-1. So, Yusuf, what I want to ask you is, where do you think we went wrong with the predictions?
Well, we thought that our attack was scoring goals, which they claimed didn't. They're awful. They were toothless, mate. Oh, absolutely awful. As a Mr. DT will say on the AFC channel, toothless and spineless and stuff. But yeah, so look, our defense is good. So our mental is good. Our defense is good, but our attack, we just can't attack. That's it, basically. Like, we rely on our on penalties and stuff, which we're not about that at our club, you know. So
yeah.
I think investment.
If you would like to read this for me, Yusuf.
Luke Burns said, I was seeing during the game that they mentioned about Abraham not being in the squad, seeing they put a couple of CFC youngsters like Billy Gilmore and Mo. Big statement from Tuchel. Yeah, I agree, Luke. Yeah.
Big Mo. Love Big Mo.
Yeah, Big Mo.
He's a great player. Where's he from? I just don't know where he's from. If you know where he's from, let us know.
Maybe Sunderland. I'm not sure.
But what I want to know is, obviously, there's a lot of speculation going around that Tammy Abraham thing. Actually, we'll move to that for the moment. Is, I think I mentioned it yesterday when we spoke on the phone. Obviously, as you guys probably know by now, we mention it every week that me and Yusuf call for every game, every Chelsea game, cup game, league game, Champions League game, doesn't matter. We watch it, we call for it, we talk about it. I want to know what's going on with Abraham, because we've got 21 players and it's an 18-man squad and he was left out. For what reason doesn't he get on the bench? I understand why he's not starting, because Giroud's in really good form. But why doesn't he get a spot on? Apparently he's not signed. He's not going to sign a new contract, is the rumour going around at the moment.
Yeah, I've seen it, yeah.
I want to ask you, what's going on with that? What do you think's happened?
Well, I think Tuchel knows that Abraham isn't really good enough for the Premier League. I know, like last season, he was in very good goal scoring form. Obviously, I think he's scored. What was it? I forgot his stats, but he scored a lot of goals at the beginning of the season. So I think he got an injury against Newcastle, didn't it? So, and then after that, I think he played against Southampton. So after that, so in that game he played awful. He didn't play good. So I think Tuchel, he doesn't want to play him, but obviously that was a big game yesterday. So probably Giroud will be the better option, or Werner. So
yeah.
I think he might leave in the summer though.
Yeah. I just want to mention, you said obviously that he's not good enough for the Premier League. You said yes, he did well last season. He was our top goal scorer last season. He's our top goal scorer this season. Surely there's some correlation there. If he's scoring goals, why isn't he starting? It's a difficult question. It is a difficult question.
Difficult question.
We'll read through some of the comments. He's from Tuchel's basement. Well, first of all, I want to know why you know about Tuchel's basement. Why do you know who's in Tuchel's basement? What have you seen that I haven't? Werner Giroud, he can't play out wide. Tuchel won't want him. That's a fair point. Talking about Tammy Abraham there. You've got Werner who can play up front. Giroud, centre forward. Tammy can't play out wide. Well, I think he has played out wide once or twice. But
yeah, because Arsenal, shambles of a game. Shambles. Absolute. My God, that game was awful.
7:05, evening all. Evening, mate. How you doing? I hope you're doing well. Been a while since I've seen you on here, actually. So hope you're. There's just a loud shout outside my house, so I apologize. EY official, what's up, lads? Hope you guys are doing well.
Yeah, mate.
Saying hi. I know there's a bit of rivalry between you and Luke and Ricky in the comments, so it'll be funny. You weren't here at the start. We are going on the 18 Reds podcast tomorrow at 7. So you boys, I want you guys in the comments. I know Luke really wants you in the comments, so be there, just so you guys can roast each other and mug each other off. Because Too Cool don't want him, fair enough, and because Klopp has one with Davis and this guy. I mean, yeah, that's a fair point. Minamino's been freed from the basement. He's now in Southampton's basement, but he's escaping every week. So Yusuf, obviously you've got the stats. Obviously big 0-0 draw.
I show them right now on my screen. If you want to put them up,
I shall. Add to stream and go like this.
There we go.
Indeed, it is. So
wait, hold on, mate. Give me 1 second. Let me go up quickly. Look,
you've just got
give me your opinion about this. Everyone in the chat. Harry Maguire being player of the match.
About this on the screen. Harry Maguire, player of the match. But EY official coming in saying Tammy would play. Giroud would probably leave. Maybe. Because he's old and hectic, one to end his career in a French side. Maybe he wants to end his career at Chelsea. I mean, he is a bit of a ledge. So, and them coming out and saying we will be there. You better be, guys. You better be. I want to see you in there, getting roasted.
Just saying, in the summer.
Fun.
Yeah. In the summer, how we're going to buy Haaland? Well, hopefully, anyway. If Dortmund aren't really picky.
I don't know if that's going to happen now. I've seen another transfer.
No, I saw an article on Twitter saying that I think Abraham, what's his name? Roman Abramovich, he's given the green light to Tuchel on buying Haaland, which is pretty good because we're not scoring any goals, so we need him.
Well,
we definitely need him.
Who knows?
And then after that, so if we do buy him, then we have 4 strikers. So yeah, I think
right.
I think one's going to leave, but yeah.
So Yusuf, if you would like to scroll down to the statistics of the game. Also, guys, doing our player ratings very, very soon, just after this. So get your player ratings down in the comments, even if you're not a Chelsea fan and you're new here. Remember to like, share, subscribe, get your ratings in the comments. Remember, we read every comment out unless it's disrespectful or irrelevant. If it's irrelevant and it's funny, maybe we'll read it out. Just don't be insulting. Make sure to keep it clean.
Yep.
And yeah,
we're about good vibes here. About Chelsea and stuff. No more stupidness, like Ty would say. But anyway, match stats. So the possession we've got again in another match we've got more possession than the other team. But then again, like we're not doing anything with it. Like we're not scoring any goals as well, which is the problem right now currently.
It is a huge problem. 18 shots, 6 on 5.
Yeah, look at that, exactly, yeah. And corners, okay, let me read out the shots. The shots, we got 18 to the 11 shots. Shots on target, we had 6 and they had 4. Corners, they had 4 and we had 3. And fouls, we had 11 and they had 12. So overall, I think we dominated the game. Well, not dominated, but in terms of possession, we did. But obviously, we're not scoring goals. And goals wins you games because you can have all the possession in the world, and you can do nothing with it. So, yeah.
Yeah, sorry, I kind of zoned out there. Goals win your games, not possession, not statistics. Yes, they contribute towards you winning a game. But if you have 10% possession, 1 shot and 1 goal, and the other team has 90% possession, no shots and no goals, or 20 shots and no goals. The goal has won you the game. So that's the most important thing. Getting a shot on target, hitting the back of the net. That's what the game's about. That's the most important thing in football. You could have your possession stats. You could be Barcelona with your 90% possession. You could be your Real Madrid with your 20 shots on goal. If you don't score a goal with using that possession, using those shots, then you're not going to win games. You're not going to win titles. And obviously, at the moment, we're sort of in that category, don't you think?
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. But obviously, the title is long gone now. City have it, definitely. So I think we have to focus on top 4 and maybe Champions League and the FA Cup. Obviously, Champions League will be hard. So I think FA Cup. I think the FA Cup will be more realistic. So
yeah, FA Cup's definitely my main priority as a Chelsea fan. Let us know in the comments what you guys think. Just before we continue, thank you, Yusuf, for sharing your screen. Just before we continue, I will read some of the comments. 7:05, flying them in. Can't see Haaland coming to Chelsea. I think it's 50-50 at this point. Remember, you've got to remember this. What Abramovich wants, Abramovich gets 90% of the time. He'll go all out if he has to. But, again, I also can't see it happening because Haaland will, like you say, want to go City, might go to Liverpool, might even go to Bayern Munich because Lewandowski's getting on, isn't he? Or is he 32, 33 now? So, they'll be looking for a new young striker that's got the potential like Haaland has. Maybe they'll even go all out for Mbappe. Who knows? 5:07 again, saying, I thought Shaw was the Man United player of the game. I'd definitely say so. I think he had a really good game. And just a quick mention of Shaw. Obviously, he said what the referee said to Maguire in a Sky Sports interview after the game. I'm not sure if you've seen it, Yusuf.
Yeah. I think so.
Apparently, what he said, the referee said to Maguire, if I'd have given that, there would have been a lot of talk afterwards, is what Luke Shaw's come out and said. But apparently that was wrong. And now, apparently, Luke Shaw is looking he's looking at a fine from the Premier League or whoever it is. It might be Sky Sports. No, it wouldn't be Sky Sports. Apparently it's from the Premier League or the FA, one of the others. So, yeah, Chelsea player was probably Azpil Mount. Yeah, I'd agree with that. Or Kante. Kante was really good yesterday. Which brings us to the next part of our show where we do the player ratings. So, Yusuf, we're very unprepared for this, but could I ask you... Oh, you've got them there, yeah?
Yeah, I put the... There we go.
Okay, there we go. So, we shall get our faces in this one. Right, so there was the starting 11. So get your player ratings in. It would be interesting to hear what you think, even if you do some of the players. You don't have to do all of them. We do all of them, obviously. I know someone who's not here in the comments normally is the Football Talk. Big shout out to them. They always do the player predictions. It's nice to know. Oh, did you just put a brick wall?
Yeah, Max.
But yeah, get your player predictions in the comments. And yeah, Yusuf, fire away with your player rating.
All right, so the formation was the 4-3-3. No, not 4-3. The 3-4-3. Sorry, I'm messing up there. But yeah, so the goalie was Mendy. He was right, I guess. Got a clean sheet, obviously. Made a good save, I think, from McTominay's shot in the last moments of the game, which I actually was getting nervous now towards the end because we know that they got a counter attack before as well. So Mendy, I'll probably give him a 6, just the average rating for his performance yesterday. For the back line, I actually think they were solid yesterday, especially Rudiger and Christensen. I think they were very good. I think Rudiger in the first half made some darting run across the whole pitch. It's going to be Zuma vibes from last year's game against Ajax. Ajax. For the back line, for the ratings, I'll probably give them. So I think for Azpilicueta, I'll give them a 6 because I didn't really see much of him yesterday, but overall, like they're all good. So.
What I forgot to mention is it's 1 to 10. 6 is the average. 10 they were the best player in the world.
One is just awful. Like they
didn't show up really.
So for the ratings, obviously Azpilicueta has 6. I think Christensen, he's got a 7 for me, and Rudiger probably 7.5. I think he was decent. Not decent. He was very good yesterday. And for the 4 in midfield, Chilwell on the left. I think he was actually pretty good yesterday. Made good runs, good passes as well. So for the rating, I'll give him probably a 6.5. Just better than average, basically. And for Hudson-Odoi, I think he was on for only one half because he was injured after that. And there were pictures of him with an ice pack to his knee. So hopefully that isn't serious because we've got Liverpool on Thursday and we definitely need him. So Kante and Kovacic in midfield, I think they were solid yesterday. Especially Kante. He was very good. He never stops running. He got some engine in him probably. No.
Oh yeah.
And Kovacic.
He's a machine.
Yeah, he's immense. And Kovacic was a bit quiet. I'm not gonna lie. He wasn't as good, but he was alright, I guess. He wasn't that bad. So for the rating, probably is for the Kante rating, probably 7. I think he was better out of the 2. And Kovacic, 6.5 for me. That's for me, the ratings for the midfield. For Ziyech and Mount, Ziyech was poor first half. His touches were heavy.
Picked up in the second half, though. I thought it was good in the second half.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So obviously in the second half he got a bit. He got into the game more. Obviously, he shot. I think in the second half he shot, and then De Gea saved it. I thought that he should have scored that. To be fair.
Yeah.
But for the rating, maybe a 6. I mean, overall he wasn't that good. To be fair.
Yeah.
So, Mount. I think Mount was a bit better. But Mount wasn't at his best though.
Pretty good. Mount was pretty good yesterday. Obviously, he was nowhere near his best yesterday.
Yeah.
But Mount was probably one of the better players on the pitch.
For the rating, I'll give him a 6.5 rating. And Giroud, I don't even know if it was Giroud. He was alright though. Obviously, the first half he got a chance. I think Hudson-Odoi crossed it. He crossed it and then he slightly missed it. He almost hit his head. So, but apart from that, I think that's all he did. To be honest, I actually think Werner should have played this game because of his pace. Because we lack pace in the attack. So I think we missed Werner's pace in that. Because like for the counter attack, they were all slow. We couldn't even.
I'm going to pause you there. We missed quite a few comments, which we're going to go through now. 7:05, flowing them in. Mendy 7, Azpi 8, Christensen 7, Rudy 7, Chilwell 6, Mount 8, Kova 7, Kante 7. These are all quite high for a 0-0, I do have to say. But I think you sent that before I said the system. So I'm guessing most of those are sort of an average, or unless you really mean them. Giroud 6, CHO, Callum Hudson-Odoi 7, and Ziyech 6. And then on the bench, James and Werner both 6. Race 2, the Sunderland fan. Welcome back. How you doing, mate? Hope you're doing well. Maxime Veritolo, a former guest on our show. when we used to do the audio episodes, Maxime was on our show before. Maxime, get your ratings, as you can see going through the comments. Get your ratings in, like everyone else. You don't have to do every player, but you can do some of the ones you thought played particularly well or particularly bad. Kante and Christensen, men of the match, and then he went, that sounded wrong, straight afterwards. We know what you mean, Max. We know what you mean. Dragon Ball Theories, another Dragon Ball fan. We've got Goku Jr., now we've got Dragon Ball Theories. Mendy 6, Rudy 7, Christensen 6, Aspi 6.5, Chili 6, and CHO 6. 547 saying correct. You think all of our players played that well? Then, I mean, fair enough. Surely some of the Man United players must have been playing particularly well too, because I thought some of their players were pretty good. And the football talk. Hi guys, sorry I'm late. Don't worry, you're not that late. We've still got quite to talk about. So get your ratings in. Obviously, we know that you love to get your ratings in, so it'd be lovely to hear what you've got to say about the game. Right, so I'm going to get into my ones now. Thank you, Yusuf, for giving your ratings. Oh, you just... I need that.
Oh, sorry. No, mind, sorry.
You silly sausage. Football talk saying, I'll give you a minute. Take your time, mate. You don't have to make it quick. Take your time. We'll wait for you. Don't worry. You'll hear every episode, so don't worry. Add to stream. And here we go. Okay, so Mendy, I'm gonna give a 6. Obviously, he made that good save. He saved Rashford's free kick, which led to a possible penalty, which we'll talk about afterwards. And he also made that quick reaction save, so 6 average score. Didn't really have to do much in the game. Christensen, another 6. And then Rudy and Aspi at 6.5.
I think it was good yesterday. I think Christensen. I think he's got I think he was very good yesterday. Same performance as Atletico Madrid. Actually, no. I think when he got introduced, because obviously when Silva got injured against Tottenham, I think he's been solid so far when he's been put in the team.
But we are only rating him on the game, so I'm just going to have.
I'll give him higher than a 6, but
bog standard. 6 for him. Aspi played pretty well, Mr. Consistent, 6.5, and Rudiger was just everywhere, absolutely everywhere. He was almost the Kante of yesterday. So that's why I'm giving him a 6.5. Wingbacks, Chilwell 6. Hudson-Odoi, I'm going to give a 6.5. He was making some good runs. Some good 1-2 passes with Ziyech and Aspi. Into midfield, Kante and Kovacic. I'm both going to give Kovacic a 6.5. I'm going to give Kante a 7. Because I feel like they were both genuinely decent. Ziyech, I thought, was pretty good. So I'm going to give him a 6.5. Obviously, it's his first Premier League start in a while. I was so happy when I saw him on the team sheet. Mount, 6.5. Giroud, 6. So those are my player ratings. 5/7 saying, I thought we played reasonably well, just couldn't score, hence average scores for the forward. Proved lots of possession and some good moves. Shame it was 0. Yeah. I mentioned yesterday, it was quite a good game for a 0-0. It's probably one of the better 0-0s you're going to see. But are you right there, Yusuf?
Hello, I'm back now. You set? I have to change headphones because my thing went out.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. So those are my ratings. Obviously, Football Talk's going to get his in a minute. So I've got 2 things to talk about with you, Yusuf, once you're back. But I'll ask the comments for now.
Hello,
was it a penalty?
I don't know, yes, but I'll take it though. I mean, look, the refs are a shambles now. Like it's seen in the, I think, the Brighton game versus West Brom. I think Dunk's free kick, it got disallowed. But then the referee, he blew the whistle, and then Dunk took it, but then it didn't count after. But anyway, yeah, the refs are shambles right now.
I'll just pause there. Football Talker's got his or hers. Player ratings in. Mendy 6, Aspi 7, Rudy 7, Christensen 6.5, Chilwell 6.5, Hudson-Odoi 6.5, Kante 6, Kovacic 7, Ziyech 6, Mount 7, Giroud 6. Some interesting ones there, because I feel like Kante had a better game than maybe Chilwell and Kovacic, but obviously everyone's got their own opinion, so I could also understand why you're saying that. So, I mean, fair enough. And I also think maybe Ziyech was a little bit better than an average score, maybe a 6.5. But who knows? And obviously the penalty under the current rules, yes, but the rules change every week. This is very true. Very, very true. Obviously, in normal time, it looked like it came off Greenwood's arm, didn't it?
Yeah, but then when I saw the motion, it bounced off Panama's Doy's arm. But you know, it is what it is. Like,
yeah. Second thing is Mount should have been sent off.
Oh, what for his
assault on Fred?
No.
Did you not see
I don't think so.
Thing everywhere?
No, mate. He could have killed Fred. Fred flipping hot. It was a Ukrainian tackle. But no, if anything, that was Fred's. That was Mount's foul. Sorry, Mount's got a foul instead.
Foul Mount, and then it happened. 5.10 saying, funny how everyone thought it was Funny how everyone thought it was Greenwood who handled it. All the commentators and no United players shouted for it until VAR showed it hit Callum Hudson-Odoi. Now, this I agree with. This is a top-tier answer, if you say. So, obviously, normal time, like we said, it looks like it hits Greenwood here. And then it shows that it hits Hudson-Odoi here. Not one United player shouts for it. All the Chelsea players shout for it as a Greenwood handball. Greenwood doesn't even shout for it as a Hudson-Odoi handball. So, my thing is, we'll talk about this, which is similar to it. Go on, Yusuf.
I mean, they both handballed it, so you know, so it's not really fair to give us a penalty, but
they did.
Yeah,
I want to talk about Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's comment after the game.
Yeah, you're playing our website and Lampard for flipping where is it? I think he was
influenced the referees because they don't get one penalty. They've got, since Solskjaer's been Man United manager, Man United have been given 42 penalties, Yusuf, and that's since 2018. 42 penalties.
And also they got given a penalty after full time against Brighton.
Yeah, Yusuf, we influenced the refs. Maguire had Aspi in a headlock in the reverse fixture.
Yeah, and they're flipping crying about the referees being unfair to them.
I don't get it. There was another one. Here, I'll see if I can find it. If you just talk about this comment.
The Football Talk says, in my opinion, if ref doesn't see it, then that's final decision. Yeah, but then VR is there if it doesn't see it. So, I mean, yeah, obviously, if VAR wasn't in use, then obviously that would be the original plan. But then since it's in use, then he'll obviously go check the monitor, and I consult his friends at Stockley Park about if it was penalty or not. So
yeah. The other incident was when Batshuayi got kicked in the balls by Maguire.
Exactly.
Maguire goes on to score the winner,
Shambles,
which is
mate.
ridiculous. Man United fans have the cheek to complain. Solskjaer has the cheek to complain. I'm done. I'm done being nice about all this VAR stuff. I've kept quiet about it. You know what? And one wasn't even in the area versus Villa. First off, that was a foul on the Villa player. Fernandes stepped on his ankle, dived, and won a penalty, and they didn't even look at it. And yeah, second off, it wasn't even in the box. And remember Maguire kicking. Yeah, there we go. And literally within 2 weeks, these two incidences were in 2 weeks of each other. Maguire kicking Batshuayi, and Son doing exactly the same thing to Rudiger. Son gets sent off, but Maguire doesn't. What's going on there then?
Man,
It's a shame.
There's no consistency at all.
There's zero. The rules are changing every week. Just stick to the rules. If you find the flaw, which it seems to be every week at the moment, if you find the flaw, then you can change it. Don't just keep changing it for the fun of it. It's causing so much controversy.
Yeah, but VR isn't the problem. It's the officials that.
Yes.
That use
VR is the problem. I should retract what I said earlier. VR is not the problem. It's the officials that are using it. It's like they're deliberately using it differently to what they are, how they are in Europe.
Right.
It's silly.
They give something 1 week, and then next week they don't give it. So it's very consistent.
Exactly.
But VR is stupid, mate. I don't know.
They shouldn't have changed the handballs in the first place. They shouldn't. They should have just kept it the same. But I'm going to end my rant there. We're going to end the episode here. Remember, tomorrow at 7 p.m., so that's Tuesday, 2nd of March, go to the 1892 Reds podcast channel. We'll be on it for their Chelsea versus Liverpool preview. And Wednesday, they'll be on our show. That's Wednesday, the 3rd of March, 7 p.m. They'll be on our show for our preview of the game. So Football Talk, you probably missed me saying that at the start of the episode, but make sure you're there. I would like to see you in the comments because they've got some quite interesting characters in their comments. I have to say, Yusuf knows all about them. And it's a privilege to be going on another non-Chelsea related channel. Obviously, we've been on the EY official channel. Or I've been on the EY official channel. Yusuf, I'm sure, will be soon. It was an honour to go on there, but I think it's another honour to go onto a page that isn't Chelsea related. So, like we said, see you guys later. Yusuf, outro.
Oh yeah, obviously. Thanks everyone for commenting. Like the video as well if you haven't already, or make sure to like the video if you haven't already. Subscribe if you want. We're looking to reach 60 subscribers at the end of the season. Oh no, basically we're looking to reach 100. Yeah, our main goal is 100. Basically, 100 is the main goal.
The main goal is of 100, and unfortunately, Yusuf, I've seen something. If I can just get it up here, we've lost a subscriber today. Oh
well, then that's their fault, isn't it? Well, anyway, thanks for watching, everyone. And we will obviously, we're going to be on the 1892 podcast channel tomorrow at 7 p.m. if you want to go ahead and watch. 7 UK time. So, and 7 p.m. UK time, sorry. And yeah, we'll see you next time for the preview on our channel. And
see you later.